Hi guys, hope you're all well. Welcome back to It's Cooking Good. Today I'm cooking corned beef pie. This dish is easy, it's inexpensive, and most importantly, it is absolutely delicious. Trust me, the only disappointment you're going to have with this one is you didn't make two. So let's have a look at the ingredients. Okay, so here I've got a tin of corned beef. I used Prince's, use whichever brand you like. And all I've done is I've just sort of cubed it up into chunks. Here is 3 celery sticks diced, 2 large potatoes diced, 2 carrots diced, 1 onion diced, and 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup. And here some ready rolled short crust pastry. No, I haven't made my own. I haven't got the time to be messing about doing that, so I've bought it. Much easier. Makes my life very easy indeed. With the dicing, just try and make sure that you get them all a similar size. So for example, the potatoes, try and get them as similar as you can. Also, you're going to need a round dish like this for the oven. Try and get one if you can with a removable base. It will make your life easier when you're trying to get the pie out of the pan. And that is it. That's all you're going to need. So I'll see you over at the hob and let's get cooking. So our pan is on a low heat or medium low. I'm just going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil in there and then straight in with our potatoes, your celery, get it all out, the carrots, and finally the onion. Okay. And I'm just going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, a couple of pinches of salt and pepper, just a little teaspoon there, and just stir it around to combine, just get it all coated. That's it. And then what I'm going to do is actually cover this and cook it for 10 to 15 minutes until we start to soften down this mixture. So let's put our lid on and I'll see you in a little while when that's done. Okay guys, so that's had 10 minutes. I've given it a couple of stirs, but I'm just showing you, it's probably got about another 5 minutes to go, but they're cooking down nicely. I can see that the potatoes are already softening up, as are the carrots, which are the two sort of tougher elements of this. So I'll see you in 5 minutes, or less than that obviously. So I'll see you in a second and we'll add in the final bits of the ingredients. See you then. Okay guys, I think we are done. It's 15 minutes and I can see visually they are nicely softened. So just get rid of my lid here for a second. Go in with your tomato ketchup, so that was the 2 tablespoons of Tommy K, as they say. Just stir it through so it's nicely coated. That's fine. And then in with your corned beef, okay? And this may break up a little bit more, don't worry about that. It's no problem. That's it, just stir it all in to combine. I'm going to let this cook for another 4 to 5 minutes now, and then I'm going to let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes, just to cool down a little bit before we assemble our final dish. So, I'll see you then. Okay guys, so our mixture's all cooled down. What I have done is I have preheated the oven to 190C fan, okay? So make sure you get ahead of the game. I've also pre-buttered my dish here. So I've just coated it in a little bit of butter just so that that pastry doesn't stick, and obviously we can get it out nice and easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you down here so you can watch me assemble our pie. Okay, so as I said, I've buttered this. I'm just going to get my first round of pastry. Whilst that was cooling, I got ahead of the game. So I have sort of rolled my pastry and got it to the size that I want to fit my dish. Let's just manipulate it a little bit there. Just make sure, obviously, it's nicely covered. Shift it over a little bit this way. That's it. Just have it perched up a little bit, if you can, over the edges. It's fine, you can just pull it up a little bit. We just want to make sure, obviously, our top is going to have something to grip onto. Okay. Nice thing about this pie is there's no pre-baking. Yeah, so we're basically just going to go now straight in with our mixture. I'll be honest, I think I've done probably too many potatoes. So I want to make sure I give priority to that corned beef and try and spread it out nice and evenly. But I will compact it in as much as I can. Make sure everyone's getting some of the goodies in each slice here. I'm actually cooking this ahead of time, so we're actually going to eat this tonight. This pie reheats so well. As a matter of fact, I think I prefer it the next day. But, you know, personal preference. Great to eat now, but great, if not, even better the next day. I'm going to have loads of ingredients here. I could have made another pie, look, and I'm dropping it everywhere. Let's get all of that corned beef. I'd say that is pretty much us done. Okay, let's move that over here. Just wipe my hands quickly. That looks perfect. I've just got a bit of egg here. I'm just gonna egg wash just around the edge, just on the top of that pastry there. Oh, bring it out. That's it. I'm going to save the rest for the top. Grab my top here. Just put it straight over. Make sure it fits, hopefully. Again, just pull it out and then seal it down like so. I'll just trim the edge. That looks pretty good. A little bit there. And that is all she wrote. I want to put a little crisscross in the top. Just letting it, all of that moisture escape. Just use your little fork just to push down those edges. And then just a bit of egg wash on the top. Give it that nice golden brown colour. Again, you don't have to put the egg on. If you want to use milk, you could absolutely do so. Just that obviously I had that anyway. And there we go. Nice little bit of artwork. And that is it. So let's get it in the oven. It's going to take 40 minutes. As I said, 190C fan. Oh, almost burnt my hand. I'll see you when we're ready to give it a try. See you then. Okay, so we are done. It had the full 40 minutes. It's come out looking homemade. I'll bring you down in a second to have a look. The smells are absolutely amazing. So let's cut a piece and see how we've done. Okay, just get myself a knife. As you can see, I'll show you. I think I cut that top of that pastry. It was a little bit small. I've got a couple of little gaps here. It's not going to make any difference. It's just aesthetically, you know, it doesn't look shop bought, but it's not. And I know it's going to taste absolutely delicious. Let's get a nice slice there. Oh yeah, get a nice big slice, come on. If you're going to have a slice, eh? That's it. And just cut that there. And I've got a couple of spatulas here. Just get them underneath. And let's bring that out over here. And that is what we end up with. Don't know if you can see that, guys. Just look at the filling. Look how nice and deep that is. Let's give it a go. The only thing I need on this plate, let's move it over, is a little bit of HP. Do like my HP, or Daddy's, whichever one I can get my hands on. HP it is today. Right, on a bit of everything. Let's get a bit of that pastry. Lovely. Some of that potato, obviously some of that lovely corned beef. I mean, this takes me back. I mean, crikey. I used to get corned beef as a kid. There we go. Bit of that HP on there. Ooh. And that doesn't disappoint at all. That really is absolutely delicious. Just so, so good. A bit more of that HP on there. What's nice, everything's cooked perfectly. Carrots have got just a slight bite to them, which I like. I don't want it all to be mushy. It's cooked, but it's just got a little bit of a bite to it. The corned beef tastes amazing. The pastry case, it is what it is. It's shop bought, and do you know what? It's a real time saver. Really, really delicious. Guys, you saw how easy this was and how little ingredients were involved. Definitely one to give a try. And if you're wondering how we're going to be serving it tonight, I will have to do it with lashings of thick gravy, otherwise I'd never be forgiven, and a nice pile of mixed veg. I think it would complement this perfectly. And of course, my HP sauce. Really appreciate you watching through to the very, very end. If you like the content and you're not subscribed, please do consider doing so. You can click on the watermark or the subscribe button down below. If you've got a recipe, send it through to me and I'll cook it for you. I'll put all of the details of this lovely corned beef pie down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say, guys, until next time, is it's cooking good.